It's a great pleasure to interact with all of you from various colleges belonging to prestigious Delhi University and share my thoughts with you today. Did any one of you know who is the Chancellor of Delhi University? Vice Chancellor. Chancellor? Chancellor is the Vice President. Vice President is the Chancellor of Delhi University, Punjab University, Pondicherry University and some of the universities. Not Venkaiah Naidu, Vice President. Whoever becomes the Vice President, he will become the Chancellor. My dear students, it is advantage India now. That is Bharat. All over the world, India is being recognized and respected. I have been to a number of countries in the recent past, earlier also. Because of the tremendous growth, that is one reason why India is being recognized. Second is because of our old civilization values. People like Indian civilization. Consistently achieving a growth rate of about 7%, more than 7% in the past few years. And the economy is projected to become third largest in the world in the coming 10-15 years. Many of the foreign companies, they all want to come and invest in India. All the major international agencies, World Bank, World Economic Forum, Asian Development Bank, International Monetary Fund, Moody's ratings, everybody, they are saying that India is on the move and it will become third largest economy if it continues its path. They are all speaking positively about the growth story of India. As a matter of fact, many of Indians are heading multinational companies. You might have heard about Satya Nadella, Indira Nooyi, Sundar Pichai, Geeta Gopinath, now who is the Chief Economic Advisor of the International Monetary Fund. And also Microsoft, Google, Adobe, Inc., SoftBank, and Nokia, many of the companies are headed by our Indians. My dear students, today the world has shrunk into a global village and people have become global citizens. We are all global citizens. We can't live in isolation and have consolation that we are living in isolation. Because what is happening here will be known in Washington in a few minutes. We are in a global village and we are living in an era of LPG, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. We believe in India in propagating our culture, heritage. We must all have a thorough understanding of our glorious civilization, ancient past, history, culture, traditions, customs, and festivals, as also the knowledge and wisdom handed down to us from Vedas and Upanishads and also from our forefathers. We believe in the concept of Vasudaika Kutumbakam. The entire world is one large family. Although India was known as Vishwaguru and contributed around 27% of the GDP of the world, we never attacked any country. All other Tam, Dick and Harry came and attacked us, ruled us, ruined us, looted us, cheated us. But we never attacked any country because we believe that the entire universe is one family. India's soft power is also reflected by the fact that 177 countries adopted United Nations resolution on declaring June 21st as the International Day of Yoga. The United Nations, while declaring June 21st as the International Day of Yoga, said, I quote, "Yoga is an ancient physical, mental and spiritual practice that originated in India. The word yoga derived from Sanskrit and means to join or unite, symbolizing the union of body and consciousness. Today, yoga is practiced in various forms around the world and continues to grow in popularity. I have been to Peru, recently Paraguay, and also Costa Rica, and also Latin American countries and South African countries. A lot of places there are signboards of yoga training center. Our gurus, Baba Ramdev, Sri Ravi Shankarji, they are popular. Recently, the Prime Minister went to Argentina for G20. There are thousands of people who are all carrying that yoga, this thing, to greet our Prime Minister. And also, they are all followers of Sri Ravi Shankar. There are a lot of opportunities awaiting all of you. My youngsters, you must seize this opportunity and strive to build up a new India, which is free of fear, corruption, hunger, discrimination, illiteracy, poverty, caste barriers, and urban-rural divide. That's the new India we want to see. किसी तरह का भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए, न भय, न भूख, न भ्रष्टाचार, न भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए. ये हमारा अंतिम लक्ष्य होना चाहिए. You must also learn to preserve traditional values, shun negativism, develop positive attitude, and be socially conscious, peace-loving and affectionate. Develop a constructive attitude and focus more on achieving perfection in whatever you do. Please remember that knowledge is going to be a driver of Indian economy and will play a vital role in improving the living conditions of the people. Therefore, Indians must rise to the occasion and reorient its higher education system to be globally competitive. The overhauling of the education system is long overdue. We must eliminate totally colonial mindset, teach real history, ancient civilization, culture and heritage, and instill values of nationalism among students. What is nationalism? Nationalism do not mean Bharat Mata ko Jai. Bharat Mata ko Jai ho is not Jai ho to that photo. All Indians, 130 crore Indians, sab ke liye Jai ho. That is patriotism. If you discriminate people on the basis of religion, caste, upper caste, lower caste, urban, rural divide, then you are not saying Bharat Mata ko Jai ho. And you are saying Bharat Mata ko Jai, yes, all Indians who believe in the unity and integrity of country, they are all Indians, they are our brothers and sisters. Irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion and region, India is one. We are one nation, one people, one country. Atak nunchi Katak varaku, Kanyakumari, Kashmir varaku, హరిజన గిరిజన కార్మిక కర్షక తాడిత పీడిత ప్రజానికమంతా మనం అందరం ఒకటే అనే భావన మన అందరిలో ఉండాలి. ఆ భావన చిన్నప్పటి నుంచే పెంపొందాల్సిన అవసరం ఎంతో కూడా ఉంది. All of you should remember to develop attitude of gratitude, empathy, sharing and caring. Share and care is the core of Indian philosophy. మనం ఉన్నదాన్ని పంచుకోవడం. చీమకు చక్కెర పెట్టి, పాముకు పాలు పోసి, చెట్టుకు బొట్టు పెట్టి, పశువుకు దండం పెట్టే పవిత్రమైన జాతి మంది. అలాంటి జాతిలో పుట్టిన మనము పక్కన వాళ్ళను పొరుగు వారిని ద్వేషించకూడదు. తప్పు చేస్తే శిక్షించాలి, దానికి చట్టం ఉంది, అది వేరే విషయం. కానీ మనము వ్యక్తులుగా ఈయన పొడవు, ఈయన పొట్టి, ఈయన నల్ల, ఈయన తెల్ల, వీళ్ళు స్త్రీలు అమ్మాయిలు, వీళ్ళకి ఎందుకు ఇవన్నీ, ఇలాంటి భావన మన దేశంలో ఉండకూడదు. మన దేశంలో మొదటి నుంచి స్త్రీలను గౌరవించారు. గార్గేయ్ ఆ రోజుల్లో వచ్చి మైత్రేయి వాళ్ళు బహిరంగ ఉపన్యాసాలు ఇచ్చారు. ఆ రోజుల్లో ఉపనిషత్తులు గంగా, యమున, కావేరి, సరస్వతి, మహానది, నర్మద, తపతి, మహేంద్ర తనయ నదుల పేర్లన్నీ మహిళల పేర్లే. దేవై దేవతల్లో కూడా ఉండేది సరస్వతీదేవి, చదువుల దేవత, పార్వతీదేవి రక్ష. ఈవెన్ నౌ రక్షామంత్రి ఇస్ ఉమెన్, దట్స్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ మ్యాటర్. అండ్ ఆల్సో లక్ష్మీదేవి ఆర్థికంగా. అప్పుడే అంత ప్రాధాన్యత ఇస్తే ఇప్పుడు మనం మహిళలకు సరైన ప్రాధాన్యత ఇవ్వకపోవడం తప్పు. దీన్ని మనందరం ఇది పోవాలంటే ప్రజల యొక్క ఆలోచనలో, మనస్తత్వంలో మార్పు రావాలి. చట్టాలతో ఈ మార్పులు జరగవు. నిర్భయ కాండాన్ని తెచ్చారు. అప్పుడే చెప్పాను నేను పార్లమెంట్లో, నిర్భయ బిల్లు తెచ్చిన సమస్య పరిష్కారం. వాట్ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎ బిల్, వాట్ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఇస్ ఎ పొలిటికల్ విల్, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ స్కిల్ అండ్ గో ఫర్ ద కిల్ ఆఫ్ ద సోషల్ ఈవిల్ అని చెప్పాను నేను పార్లమెంట్లో. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ సోషల్ ఈవిల్. మహిళలు, అబలలు, వాళ్ళపైన ఏమైనా చేయొచ్చు అనే భావన, అది పోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఎంతో కూడా ఉంది. సో వీ మస్ట్ బికమ్ సెన్సిటివ్ టు ద నీడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫెలో హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ and must be in the forefront to fight against social evils, bigotry, prejudices, and promote gender equity and inclusiveness. Education is not only for employment, it is for enhancement of knowledge. It is for enlightenment It is for empowerment and then finally employment. But many of us think, చదువుకోగానే degree employment వచ్చారు. అందరూ ఎంప్లాయీస్ అయిపోతే ఎవరికి సర్వ్ చేయడం మనం? So education is for enlightenment and knowledge. That we have to understand, all of us. So there has to be access to all the students for enlightenment. I would like to emphasize that time has come for India to once again emerge as the global knowledge hub. For that to happen, the seeds of learning, especially the universities, must totally reorient their ways of teaching, functioning, and equip students to seamlessly transit into choice of their profession or enable them to become self-employed. At the same time, we need to focus on skill training. The government has started a skill development ministry also. Skill upgradation, promote innovative entrepreneurship to meet the demands of various sectors, including agriculture. Agriculture is our basic culture. We must strengthen it. We must go for structural reforms. Loan mafi, runamafi, ఇవన్నీ శాస్త్ర పరిష్కారాలు కావు. Free power అని. Free power means first low power, then no power. No power is free power only. రాజకీయ నాయకులు వాళ్ళ అవసరాల కోసం అవన్నీ చెప్పవచ్చు. కానీ శాశ్వత పరిష్కారం ఏంటవుతుందో వ్యవసాయ రంగంలో గుణాత్మకమైన మార్పులు తేవాల్సి ఉంది. వ్యవసాయాన్ని లాభసాటిగా చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఎంతో ఉంది. Stated by Mahatma, education does not mold character. Education that does not mold character is absolutely worthless, he said. You must remember that character, caliber, capacity, and conduct and compassion are very important for all citizens. Mahatma Gandhi's life is an eloquent embodiment of this attitude and value. He listed 7 sins, father of the nation. He said, wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, commerce without morality, science without humanity, religion without sacrifice, and politics without principles. They must become the guiding principles for shaping the ethical values of individual, society, country, and the world at large. So this is the way forward. Politics and medicine and other things, they were once upon a time was seen as journalism, was seen as they were a mission. But some of them now convert them into commission. And they are giving remission and doing some omission. We should not do that. We should think that these are all professions which are very pious and it's a mission. I have always been stressing on the need to create awareness on environmental sustainability from a young age. Nature has enough to meet man's need, but not for his greed. This is what Mahatma Gandhi said. That's why I say love and live with the nature. Nature, culture, together for better future. That should be our attitude. Lastly, I would like to remind you all about 5 things I said. Mother, native place, mother tongue, motherland, and Guru. Even after Google, Guru is still important. Google is important, but Google can never replace Guru. If there is something technically wrong, Guru has to come again to see the net functions also. So please, future belongs to you. You are all youngsters. But future belongs to those who dare to dream and possess the courage, resilience, and competence to create a better tomorrow. Aim high, dream high, work hard. My own experience, I will tell you, be disciplined. You will become something in life. Time sense, following time. And then do hard work. You will succeed. And aim high. And then you can. In India, it's a land of opportunities. A paper vendor became Rashtrapati, Abdul Kalam. A tea vendor has become Prime Minister. I am a son of an agriculturist, born in a small village. Nobody in my family were educated. Nobody at that time. I did not have a great dynasty background, come from agriculture, humble background. But still, I have occupied every position so far, reached up to the 2nd constitution, highest this thing. Why? Hard work, discipline, commitment, not changing the stand. Nowadays we are seeing what is happening in politics. నేను అందుకే మనం చెప్పాను, ఈ రైల్వే స్టేషన్లో రైళ్ళ రాకపోకలే రాసి ఉంటారు బాబు. ఈ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ ఎన్ని గంటకు వస్తుంది, ఇది ఎన్ని గంటకు పోతుందని. అటు రాబోయే రోజుల్లో ప్రతి ఊర్లో, ప్రతి స్టేషన్లో, ప్రతి పేపర్లో, ప్రతిరోజు రాజకీయ నాయకులు రాకపోకలని రాయాల్సిన పరిస్థితి వస్తుందని. యు ఆర్ ఆల్ సీయింగ్ వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఇన్ పర్టికులర్లీ అవర్ region and all. One must have ideological conviction. That's why I said character, caliber, capacity, and conduct. They are important. We should not be carried away by the other 5 C's. Some people are trying to bring other 5 C's. They are caste, community, cash, and criminality. They should not dominate public life. We should go by the character, caliber, capacity, and conduct of person. That should be the attitude. Let us all strive to build inclusive and prosperous new India and usher in the Ramarajya as desired by Mahatma Gandhi. I convey my best wishes to all of you. You come to my house, just join for the tea, and then you can go and then see if you want to see other parts of the Uparashtrapati Niwas also, you can see. Okay? Thank you.